LaWanda read off some statistics about murders in the last year. I want to be a little bit more recent than that. This year, and these statistics are already a couple weeks old, but from the start of this year through about the first week in April, there were 160 reported gun-related murders in Los Angeles County. 160 gun-related murders. Of that 160, 152 were Black and Latino victims. You hear me on that? 152 of 160. Now, I could digress and we could have another conversation about how we need to be living better, okay? Because there's some accountability in the individual too and how we live. But we're talking about the criminal justice system right now. So, if you were the elected district attorney and you looked at statistics that said 152 African Americans and Latinos out of 160 all citizens are being killed by guns, what are you going to do with your gun policy? You are going to enforce the laws to try to protect those communities especially. Instead, you have a district attorney who says, what? Now he says, I'm never going to do it. He'll say that's race neutral, but is it really race neutral when the only people dying from guns are blacks and Latinos? When that way of killing is having such a disparate impact on our communities, is it really race neutral when you decide not to enforce the laws to try to stop it? I say no. And it's time we call it out. We don't have the luxury of waiting on his experiment to see if it's going to work when we know by all manner of logic and reason it's not going to work. How much time are we going to give this man? How many more dead black and brown bodies are going to drop into the ground before we say enough is enough? That is a very, very disturbing policy to me. I don't understand it. He acts as if it's a civil rights policy, that he's somehow doing black and brown people a favor by not prosecuting their killers. I don't care what their killers look like. I don't care. When you're looking down the barrel of a gun, you don't care that the person holding it is black, white, Asian, or Latino. You don't care. We need to get woke about that. We need to get woke about that. And there's so much more to say, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening to me. It's a great day. Let's get some of that energy and that spirit in this message. So thank you very much. My name is John Mckinney. I'll be out here with you this afternoon. If you want to keep the dialogue going, I have a website called proportionaljustice.com. Visit my website, leave me a message, and let's keep the dialogue going. Thank you so much.